Patriot, a scholar, and a freedom fighter, was born at Kanwar in 1905 in a Brahmin family. She passed the BA examinations of the from the Bombay University in 1928. She joined the students' movement and actively participated in public demonstrations against the Simon Commission. She was elected to the Executive Council of Bombay Presidency Youth League. Those were the days when militant Hinduism and communism were the two ideologies which attracted young students the most. Attempts were made to attract Prema to the communist fold. She tried to understand both different ideologies in detail and studied even communist literature. But it was Mahatma Gandhi and his ideology which cast a over her, and she joined the Sabarmati Ashram at Ahmedabad. She was put in charge of it by Gandhiji, and she managed it so effectively from 1929 to 1933. From 1930 to 1932, the Dandi Salt Satyagraha, Prema actively participated in it and courted arrest twice. After her release, she shifted from Ahmedabad to Pune and was actively associated with constructive programs laid down by Gandhiji. Her main field, my friend, of activity were propagation of Khadi and Swadeshi and emancipation and empowerment of women. She was one of the prominent satyagrahis during the individual satyagraha started by Mahatma Gandhi. For resisting the war efforts of the government, she was arrested 4 times and sentenced for 3 months imprisonment each time of her arrest. For some time, she was associated with the Indian National Congress, especially with Congress Seva Dal. In the 1942 Quit India movement, Prema was detained in jail for 1.5 years. In jail, she realized that the young women, the detainees, were attracted more by the militants' method than by peaceful resistance. This set her thinking. So, after the release, she joined Shankar Rao Dev's ashram at Sasawad. The Congress party was banned in 1942. It was decided to start committees, including women committees, for constructive work which will have branches in all the districts all over the country. Prema worked for the committee till 1952. It's only when she realized that women preferred active politics to constructive work. She then observed a fast for 7 days, blaming herself for this change in the attitude of women, and went to Himalayas for sometimes detaching herself from everything simply for peace of mind. Thereafter, Prema returned to Pune and took responsibility of the Kasturba ashram at Sasawad. She even organized a movement for prohibition of liquor and succeeded in declaring 4 months in a year as dry months. She also led a Matka Bandi movement successfully. She involved residents of Saswad in Gram Seva programs. As one actively associated with Kasturba Trust and its activities, She tried her best to bring about an awakening among the women in rural areas and help them to become self-dependent. Prema, my friend, was also a reputed literary figure in Maharashtra. She wrote several books interpreting our scriptures and especially on Gandhian thought. Prema left this mortal world in 1985. Thank you very much.